crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Gophers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Northwestern's offense will have the football first. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. To throw, it's Childs. Finds his target. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. And the RPO got him. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. With the run on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From deep, it's Hayes. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Golden Gophers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now we get a look at Darius Taylor. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. Taylor has it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down, and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Going with the ground game left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
3rd and long right here. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing right. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Keeps it on first down. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now on the move. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They're going to test the right side with this one. They were all over it.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Lindsey. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Fires to the right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rid of it on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the defense.
Stop right there. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Stop right there.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Slings it downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Caught. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Powers inside. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Second and long here. The give is to Taylor. Finding some room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick give, it's Taylor. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Shakes off the defender. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And the Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air, it's Lindsey. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the return, it's Grove. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Out wide left, it's Wagner. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Childs. They're all over him. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in the...
Found a seam on the left. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for running room. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped short of the 1st down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The fake and wants to throw. Moves to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He breaks a tackle. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Got him on the RPO. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Red pass, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Taylor has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. On the draw, it's Taylor. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's kick things off with Jacksonville State taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats. And it's the Gamecocks with a real chance to make this a memorable season. 9-1 following everything that happened last year. Let's find out if they can get to 10-1.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
We gotta put the Golden Gophers head coach at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Piles his way ahead. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The give to the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Ford. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he could make the catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Fighting off the defender.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Left side is Tracy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. And the Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Moving the pocket, it's Lindsey. Out wide right, it's Taylor. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Trying to barge in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farrell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. The ride. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
Makes the grab on third. At the 45 on his way. Lots of room to run. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Dropping back, it's Childs. They'll run the screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Smashes it between the uprights. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Motion from the wideout. Give to the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. To the air. It's Childs. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's massive, all the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quick.
Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Got the back over the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Taylor. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes the grab. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Right at the line. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. After run, now throw. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Hits inside, it's Taylor. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Lindsey. Right side, it's Tracy. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Spits it out to the back. With the catch, it's Turner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Pulls and fired complete. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
And that is exactly what you want on third down defense, man. You want to drop back and you want to...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on fourth down. Stepping to the right. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddle up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The Gophers will take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll need a bunch on second down. Sets his feet. It's Childs. Got his man down the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And they'll take a knee.